And this is the problem with boxing. And this is what's the problem with boxing. This is why boxing loses its credibility. This is why people say boxing is not popular anymore. And thank God for Turkey for making all these huge matchups lately. And boxing got his luster back. Boxing got his cachet back. I ain't gonna tell you how much I paid, but I paid a lot of money to see Bud Crawford fight Errol Spence Jr. live. Okay? I am a boxing fan. I watch every main fight. And the majority of the fights, people don't know who the fighters are. Not saying that makes me credible. But all I'm saying is, Lamont Roach won tonight. And I knew that they wasn't going to give it to him as soon as the fight ended. This is the problem with boxing. A man gets hit in the face, walks back, blinks, can't see. I don't care if it's your hair grease or not. You got hit by a punch, walk by, can't see, takes a knee. They don't call it a knockdown. He then goes to his corner and wipes his face off and comes back in. And it's not ruled a knockdown? This is the problem with boxing. There's no way, just because you're the bigger name fighter, does not mean you can do whatever the hell you want. And I'm a fan of Tank Davis's. I am one of his fans. I like and enjoy watching him fight. I watch every fight of his live. And I always say he's a slow fighter, but he knocks him out. So it doesn't matter. But one day, it could get him in trouble. He was a slow start today. You could argue Roach won all 3 of the first rounds. And throughout the fight, he outworked him through, almost double the punches. Had more punches landed. Pretty much had the same amount of power punches. And technically should have gotten a knockdown. And they call it a draw. And then there's people calling me saying, oh, how do you think he won? You're a Roach fan. You're just hating. How am I hating? Look at my history, bud. Look at all the videos I post. I watch every Tank fight. Now I'm a Roach fan. When before this fight, I said Roach was going to get his ass beat. And he just shocked me and the world. This is the problem with boxing, bro. It's a disgrace what happened to Lamont Roach tonight. Look at reactions. You can read body expression. At the end of the fight, Roach is like, and new. Tank usually is all hype, back flips off the ropes, all this shit. He was like, damn. Repeatedly, he went to his corner when the round started and kept wiping his face. Why is the ref allowing that? And then there's people telling me, that round, that 9th round, that Tank technically took that knee. That was his best round, right? So he won that round. Okay, he wins the round. But if it's a knockdown, it's a 10-8. So if he wins that round, let's say he fought it back to a 10-9. Or even if they ruled it a 10-10 round, then this majority draw ends up going to Roach. There's no explanation you can give me that does not have Lamont Roach winning this fight. And everybody's like, oh, that's what the rematch is for. Yeah, Tank Davis, we all think's the better fighter. Now he can go back, rewatch the tape, and say, oh, yeah, I got to start faster, and knock him out. That means nothing. Tonight, Lamont Roach should have left with the championship. Tonight, Lamont Roach should have got the damn belt. Tonight, Lamont Roach could have been a two-division champ. He could have got hella more endorsements, hella more money. He would have been the A side on the rematch. And he gets none of that. So don't give me that, oh, they're going to have a rematch anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, it matters. And something needs to be done about this. There's no way that fights like this, that the majority of the world think go this way, and they just let the decision be different. Something needs to happen. If there needs to be an extra judge, a 5th judge, if there needs to be an extra sudden death round, like there's no way this could be a majority draw when it clearly one side lost. I can see it. If it wasn't for that knockdown, they called it a draw. Nothing I can say. But when it's a clear and concise, uncorrect decision by a judge, something needs to be done. Or if it's a clear and concise, lopsided score that everybody knows is BS, something needs to be done. And I'm not saying Tank got his ass whipped. But let's be real. For Tank, he didn't show up. Lamont Roach was the aggressor. The aggressor, if a round is close, usually wins the close rounds. Lamont Roach outworked, outlanded. He scored a knockdown. And it's disgraceful. It's disgraceful that they ruled this a draw, which is basically like a slap in the face to him. Do better, boxing. Do better.